Do you mind? Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sam. I'm going to throw this in before I sit and edit the holiday vlogs, just purely because if it gives me a little bit more time to edit them and stuff, and I think there's quite a lot of footage to go through. So I have just been and done a shop in Lidl. I don't normally go to Lidl, but I thought, this one likes that one there, likes the pastries. So I thought, let's just go down there, and I can actually walk there, it's not too far. So I am trying to empty my freezer because it's probably about a third full now, and it's not really beneficial to run it on that low of a freezer, in the sense of it costs more money, but it needs defrosting. So I've gone in the freezer this morning and I wrote everything down that is in there, so I have a list of what's in there, and then I went away and looked in my cupboards and I wrote a meal plan, and then I wrote a list. I think I got, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 things that weren't on my list, but I was pretty good with my list and I got it. I spent, I think it was 55 in Lidl and £5 in, hello camera, farm foods next door, because Lidl had no water or no squash. So yeah, so there's anybody gets to the point in the freezer where it's all little bags of like the odd bit in each one, which is highly frustrating. So there's going to be a couple of pick and mix like meals in there, and I've kind of done a list for, you can't see me, the next 2 weeks. So there's things on there like sausage casserole, homemade pizzas, freezer food in that sense of bits that need eating. They'll probably like pick and mix type stuff. We've got spaghetti and meatballs, beef pie, I'm going to make on my own, and new potatoes out of the garden. We've got, there is loads of sausage rolls in there, so yeah, oh, they're Honeywell sausage rolls, the local farm shop, and they are really good. I found them right at the bottom, so they need eating. So there's hot sausage rolls and chips on there to get rid of them. I've got a roast dinner, cottage pie, chicken supreme and rice, pasta bake, burger and chips, sausage and mash. There's another pizza on there because the kids like making the homemade pizzas. All to cry, I've kind of catered my meals around getting rid of 90% of what's left in the freezer. But to do that, there was obviously stuff I needed and stuff for the fridge, because of, before I went on holiday, I ran it right completely down. So let's just start with what I've got. I got 2 bags of potatoes, because these seem to, I'm going to put them in the fridge, and when they light in the fridge they last a bit longer, and I might have a go at making my own chips and freezing them, but I did buy a big bag of chips too. I bought a thing of vanilla ice cream. Now I've never tried Lidl's ice cream, but I've got a box of cones in the cupboard, and I thought with this weather that's the cheapest way to do it. I got a big bag of broccoli for the freezer and some sweet corn. Fridge bits, I think I've got all the fridge bits here, I'm not sure. I got some cream cheese, some, this is like stork, Aldi's Lidl stork kind of version. I'm going to make some cakes with Alfie. There is 2 packets of ham, Dylan has stolen one to make some sandwiches with. I've got 2 blocks of cheese, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grate one of these and bag it and put it in the freezer, so that I can pull it out for the homemade pizzas and stuff like that, or to top the pastas, and it doesn't get eaten by the cheese monster that is my 15-year-old. And I've got another big box to go in thing. Like I say, most of this is to last me 2 weeks. I'm hoping, I probably will need to do like a bit of a top up with like fruit and veg and stuff like that, but we'll see. I got 2 lots of filtered milk. These have got the 11th of August on, so perfect. That's like ages. This is the juice I got from Farm Foods. I got a pack of split pot yogurts. These ones are the strawberry and shortcake with alpha lights, and then there's got the 3 chocolate digestives in there. I got 2 packets of mints. Now these were in the reduced section, so what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to make the meatballs and I'm going to make the burgers, and make the, I think I'll make the cottage pie for tomorrow, tea tomorrow, now that, and it can sit in the fridge, and I'll freeze the meatballs and the burgers. Now I got a high percentage fat one here to do the burgers with, just because I find I might mix what I'm making the meatballs and the burgers together, mix them together and then just like split it between them, and then I'm going to freeze them ready for later on in the weeks. Fruit and veg, I got two of these easy peelers because they were on 2 for £1, which is an absolute bargain. I got some little apples. Now if the kids don't eat these, what I plan to do is when I make the pastry for the pie, I might make some little like apple turnover or mini apple pies kind of things for pudding one night. This one's sniffing around because of the stuff everywhere, but he has missed us, so he's like constantly around one of us. Alfie's at his dad's. I got some bananas. I got some carrots. Cereal wise, I'm going to hide some of this from others so they don't make massive bowls thinking there's loads of cereal in the cupboard. We got some chocolate hoops and then 2 of the chocolate pillows. I've ended up with 2 packets of pasta, well 3 if you count the spaghetti, but I wanted one of them and one of these, and I was debating between this shape and that shape, and I've ended up with both, but never mind, pasta doesn't go off. Ooh. I got some crisps, again I'm going to hide some of these in the garage. So we've got some cheesy curls like What's-Its and then just some cheese crisps. I got some biscuits, we've got some milk digestives. Now I've got another pack of these that I'm going to put away for when Alfie is bored. If we get, I don't know, I hope we don't, a rainy day or something, we kind of decorate chocolate digestive biscuits. He's got like icing pens and stuff, so it's a quick and easy thing that he can do on his own. I got these packets of Breakout Biscuits, just look like a digestive covered in chocolate, but there was 18 in there for £1, so again I'm going to put some away so we make sure that they last. Like I say, I plan to do some baking as well, so I got some eggs. I got 2 lots of their bagels. Now these are only 70p and I'm sure they're way more than that in Aldi, but I can't think off the top of my head. But you could freeze these, so I am going to freeze them and so they can come out a little bit later for breakfasts and stuff. I got 3 loaves of bread because of Dylan is always hungry, I can't seem to fill him, so toast for supper and stuff, and then sandwiches and stuff for lunch because they like to make toasties. So this will also, all of these 2 are going in my freezer along with those to help fill it out, because if it will help, because if adding the bread will help fill the freezer, in the fact that it will then run at, it won't cost as much to run a near enough hot empty freezer basically, because it's a massive chest freezer I've got out there. So I got some tinned tomatoes for, I've got stuff for the sauces for like the pasta and whatever else, but these are to make the sauce for the bottom of the pizzas. I got some baked beans. I've never tried this brand, so hopefully they're nice. I got a pasta bake tomato and bacon. I got one of these to put away because I might do on the weekends or stuff pancakes and stuff, or they can have chocolate toast for supper and stuff. I got a packet of rice because believe it or not we don't eat a lot of rice in this house, but I want to make chicken supreme. I've been thinking about it for blinking ages, and I make it from scratch and it's the only really thing I eat rice with. So I bought some cheap rice. And I got the cats some cat food that will last them with what they've got in the cupboard for the 2 weeks. And then I got Dylan some, that was the only water they had, this little 500ml bottles, so I got 24 of those. He doesn't drink enough water if it's just out of the tap. He's super fussy, always has been with water. Right since he's got oral aversion to liquid, so water is something he will drink, and he'll drink bottled water way, like 3 times the amount he'll drink out of the tap, so it's just worth it for me. Oh, and I got 6 bottles of like their Pepsi Max. They didn't have any Pepsi Max, so I just went with it because I thought it's too hot. Literally, it was so busy, it was so hot, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But anyway, that is everything I got. Like I said, I think in about a week or so I'll probably do a little bit of a fridge top up and fruit stuff, but I know I've got the majority of stuff for meals and stuff for like evening meals for the next 2 weeks basically, with everything that I've got in my freezer. So Thank you for watching. I shall see you all in my next video. Goodbye.